Welcome to Dreger's International Classic Sales in Burlington, Washington, in our new location. Great spot right off of I-5. We're here today to look at the 1960 Ford pickup. What we're looking at here today is a 1960 Ford F100 pickup. It's a neat rig. It's got a 351 Windsor in it. Looks fresh. Anyway, it's a great truck. You can see it is really straight. Look at how good the chrome is on here. You know, it's an original truck. It has never been repainted that I can tell. And you can just see it's all good. Actually, we still got, I think we got bugs on here we haven't cleaned off yet. We haven't detailed it or we haven't done a thing to it. It's just the way we bought it. And you can see it all looks good. Original chrome on that bumper looks good all the way across, and of course the grille all looks good, everything. And I gotta tell you, it's got patina. That's the only way I could say it. When I looked at this truck, I thought, oh, I'm not gonna buy it, it's got too much patina on it. I really like really nice rigs, but I gotta tell you, the more I looked at it, the more I liked it. It's got big wheels on it. You can see there's a lot of tread on those tires, and it's got nice wheels. They look good. They're big, and this thing screams for power steering just because of what it is. Also, this Ford has the big window in it, rear window. The gas cap has been moved to the back. I should say the gas cap. The gas tank is actually moved back here. It's inside that steel box right there. But you can see it's got the big window on it, and it looks good, all that. I mean, the thing is just as straight as can be. I don't know how way you can tell how straight this truck is. But here's one of the things I really like about this truck. Now look, I haven't hardly touched this door. Both doors shut just like that. I mean, it's an incredibly good truck that way. The bed back here, it's all decent and good. Nothing fancy about this truck. It's an original truck, that, except for the wheels on here, and I think the seat's different in it. It's got a rubber mat in here. You can see the paint's kind of not been polished or anything on there or anything. It's just the way it was. You can see it's got scratches across the back. But again, it's got the big window. And did you notice? It's a short bed. So, you know, I mean, it's a short bed pickup, and it looks good. Got this, and again, it's got patina. There's little spots here and there on it, and I don't know that I'd want to repaint it. I mean, it just looks good. It runs good. It really sounds good. You can see how good this, I mean, everything's straight, but you got patina in places, like right there, and the chips in it and stuff. Anyway, I like this truck. It's a nice driving, solid truck, runs good, but you know, it's not a showpiece. And again, you can look down the sides of this truck. It's as straight as a die. There's not a dent in it anywhere that I've seen. And of course, got these nice wheels on here to set it off. Now, here's the same thing on this door. So we open it up. I'm not going to open it very far. You won't find that very often at all. I mean, most times they don't shut good for one reason or another, but it's got patina. It's just the way this truck is. And I don't think there was any rust on the underside either, but you got patina. I keep saying that. I mean, I looked at this stuff. It's like here, you got these spots right here, you know, and I thought, do I really want to buy this truck? Got it. And the guy wouldn't let me even drive it because it looked damp outside. He wasn't taking it out of the rain. He owned it 20 years plus, and he drove it on nice days. Only in the summer, basically, back and forth to work. And but you can see it. You can see the thin paint on here on the hood. But anyway, it's got all this stuff on it. That's what it is. I bought it that way, and I'm selling it that way. There's more of that patina in here in places and stuff. It's just pretty much an original deal. It's got an Optima battery, but look at this engine. It's clean and nice, and again, it runs really well. It just runs good. Notice it's got the dual master cylinder on there with power, but it doesn't have power steering. And I'm thinking about putting electric power steering on this truck. I just haven't got around to it. We haven't serviced it or safety checked it or anything. This is just the way we bought it. So you can see it. It's a good truck. That's all I can say. They undercoated the underside of the hood here. Sometimes when they do that, they won't stay open because it adds so much weight onto it. There's the left door on the inside. And again, it's the same way down here. And all this is good. I'll try to stay out of the shadow there a bit so you can see it. The floor has been painted black. It's got rubber floor mats in here. There's no carpets, no nothing. I think those are speaker wires. Anyway, you can see all that. I have no idea what this was for. I think we'll take it out. It does have old-fashioned seat belts in it. And again, it all looks good up through there. Steering wheel's wrapped. I don't know what it looks like underneath. It's got a necker knob, as we used to call them. Horn works. And we'll see how it, well, let's see here. Get in here where you can see it. So there's how many miles are on it. I have no idea what it means or anything. We're selling it unknown mileage. And I'm gonna try and start it right now. Oh. Well, that didn't work too good, but I'll bet if I go here and do the gas a little bit. See, it started right up. Gauge is working. I don't know how good they are or anything at this point in time. But again, it runs good. I think I'll hit the gas a little bit here. I'm doing this video by myself, so it's a little harder to do it. And it's got a tailpipe that rattles a little bit. We haven't fixed it yet. So here's an interesting thing. This is a door tag that was on here. I never even looked at this. 08, 05, 1978. 76,500 miles on it. And now it's showing, what, 8,204. So I'd say the mileage is 108,204. Can I prove that? No, but that's probably a pretty good indication right there. Anyway, oops, sorry about that. The wipers work. The horn, you just heard it. Turn signals work. I think they work on the outside. Let's go check it out. Yep, turn signals are working. You can hear that hill. In fact, there it is, right there is where it rattled, right there. Anyway, that's an easy fix. So, anyway, there's Dreger's Clubhouse out here. We got a lot of stuff here. A lot of neat cars. They're coming and going all the time. We've been selling a lot of cars this year. You can hear this engine run. That Windsor just runs super nice and smooth and quiet. It runs really well. It'd even run a lot better if it was warmed up. It's still cold. And again, we got that. Only the dash light works. Not the dash light, the cab light works. Oops, dropped the phone there. I'll try to cut that out. And again, you can see how nice this dash pad is. It's a good truck. There's your right door right there, and of course you just saw it close, so you know it closes really well. And you can just see everything's good and solid. It all looks good. I don't see any major rust or anything in it particularly. It's all just good. I don't know what this seat was out of. I don't think he knew either. It's just the way he got it. Needs a dome light lens, and I don't think Andrew may have tried to order one already. I don't know. And again, you can see the dash pad's all real good and solid. All looks good. Also, glove box looks good. There's your VIN tag right there. See how that works and looks. We're going to go underneath the 60 Ford pickup here so you can see the underside. I'm pretty impressed with it. I think I found one rust hole, but that was about it. You can just see all this stuff up in here. It looks good, solid, way up in there. Here, the bottom of the pickup bed is good and solid everywhere you look. Both sides back here that way. You can just see how good they are. And somebody's painted on here. We haven't done anything on this truck. We haven't even washed it. There's still bugs on the hood. So anyway, it gives you a chance to see it. Again, it all looks really good, and everything underneath here, it's solid. And all this up in here, I looked everywhere up in here when I took the regular photos so you could see it. You can see all that. It's all good. The back of the cab right there is solid. Dirty, but it's solid. And of course, these are MagnaFlow mufflers on here it's got. So you can just see how good that is. And so I'm going to show you the piece right here. Am I on it? See, you can't hardly see it, but right there is this. That's a hole. That's the only thing I found on this truck is that one piece. Everything else is solid. I don't see any batches of rust anywhere in it. It all looks good. See, here's the other side. There is no hole on this side. It's all just good. You can just see all floor pans there are good. And the wheel well, or that step well right there, it's in there good. Transmission, the bottom of the transmission's clean. And again, all this over here on this side's all good and solid. Looks good. Up under the fenders, it's got brand new calipers on there. Probably the rotors are new too. Looks like new motor mounts underneath here. So you can see all that. It all looks good. Everything looks good and solid. It's not show or anything like that. It's clean and nice. It's a neat truck. I think if a guy put power steering on here, which I'm thinking about doing, but it's just hard to get anybody to do any work right now. Everybody's all slow and not doing. See all the way up in there, you can just see everything looks good. Look at there, there's new shocks on there. Oh, there it is. I had to run the wrong bolt. Anyway, you can just see everything just looks good. You'll like this truck. Speedometer does not work. And I'm not sure why.
It's probably because of the late model transmission, maybe. I don't know.
so you get a chance to see this thing driving down the freeway. It drives great. It'd be really nice if it had power steering, and it's not a hard thing to do. I'm not sure how much, $1,500 or something like that. We have a lot of roundabouts here. They work good. We're right in heavy traffic too right now, so another reason why it's backed up a little bit. This Windsor runs and drives great. I have no idea if it's been rebuilt or not. I have a feeling it's just the way he bought it, and he owned it 20 years. I don't think he put a lot of miles on it. He wouldn't take it out unless it was a beautiful day, and he was very careful with it. Here we are back to Drager's. So I hope you had a good time with this test drive. Come see Drager's Clubhouse. It's an amazing place with a lot of things to see. We have over 85 motorcycles on display alone.